Hey, hey, welcome to an extremely lazy Saturday Night Live. I called it a very lazy Saturday night just because, sometimes you forget to set up a live because you've been maybe lazy. I mean, has anybody ever been in that boat before? Anyhow, it has been so lazy. And I hope for each and every single one of y'all watching, I hope you're taking it easy, got your feet up, got a nice drink of pop or water or whatever you enjoy beverage wise, maybe even a snack. It has just been a nice day here. And we kind of need that, right? A little bit of rest and relaxation and all the good things. So I'm calling it a very lazy Saturday Night Live because, well, I got a text message from my big brother and he said, "You going live?" And I'm like, "I guess." same thing with anybody else. It's just I am being lazy. That's just keeping it real with life. Anyhow, well, I see that we have 5 people in the house, and I just want to say that we are co-streaming with the official Ann Lynn Show. Ann and Lynn are my real life mother and aunt. They are sisters, and so I did a channel takeover, and I didn't ask for permission, so I guess I'll ask for forgiveness for not giving them the warning that their daughter was taking over. Well, daughter, niece was taking over the official Ann Lynn Show. So if you're joining us from the official Ann Lynn Show, make sure that you hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe to them. And of course, make a comment. Let's help them along this journey. So anyhow, I only see one person who has commented. So I'm going to say a very special hello to Troy Sutton, my little brother. He says, "Hey there, all y'all very special folks." And then he said, "Hey there, y'all watching on both channels." He is waving and covering his eyes and giving virtual hugs. And you got this, and elbow cough, like get the live going. Well, at least that's what it shows on Restream, Troy. So let me show you the way that your comment come up. I don't know why that I can't see the actual emojis, but it's fun to read what the emojis mean. So when you do the elbow, get the live going, that's what I'm thinking that one means. I wish it would show it. Anyhow, that's kind of how YouTube and Restream communicate to one another. You just get to read it out, which is kind of funny. I have a special guest backstage who has changed his name. Okay. Excuse me, can I bring you up on stage? Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. I think so. I almost like booted you out by like reading what you said here, dude. Just saying. Um, Welcome in Isaac Newton.
Head of security.
Excuse me. I actually know a person named Isaac Newton. Like that's actually like in person know somebody. And I'm like,
That's
how did
hilarious.
he get the link?
I even have my Kedgwick shirt on.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
You like now let me ask you a question. Are you not having a lazy Saturday? Because like,
I've had a lazy Saturday.
oh, that's right.
I
You had to go get your stove.
I got up. Well, Kyle and I were up at 7 a.m. on the road, and we were there 10, 15 minutes before they opened. And great guys. I walked in with my paperwork
Yeah.
and I said, and he's like, "Are you hosting Thanksgiving?" I'm like, "Uh-huh."
Mhm.
He's like, "And you're picking up a stove?" I'm like, "Uh-huh." He's like, "Do I want to ask?" I said, "If you find out, let me know what happened, because nobody's admitting, nobody's saying." Um, yeah, it spidered the whole top. So the only thing Debbie can think is maybe whenever we got back from Costco,
Yeah.
she put down a bag too fast or too hard.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Gosh darn it. You needed a new one for
Well, our other one was 16 years old, but was immaculate. Like there was nothing, there was a few little flaws with it, but there's really nothing wrong with it.
mm,
And well, now I got a brand new stove with a 5-year warranty.
just in time for Thanksgiving, like literally, because you were supposed to originally have your Thanksgiving today. And
Yeah, we were gonna have our Thanksgiving tonight because
yeah.
my Kinsey and Josh have his family tomorrow night.
Mm,
So we were gonna do ours tonight and then uh her or his family tomorrow night, and then we were just gonna chill on Monday.
mm.
And have like hot turkey sandwiches and fries and you know all the fixings after Thanksgiving.
Have you ever made
And
a casserole with all the fixture, like you layer it all in and then make a
I
casserole with it?
I would enjoy it. Debbie would enjoy it. Um, Kyle would probably eat it, but the girls wouldn't eat it.
Not so much. Hmm.
They're not like, I'm just trying to get rid of the glare of the
It was like you had a
light.
halo. Whoa!
Let's face it, I am Sir Isaac Newton.
Well, I just saw Chris Lindy came in the house. Hey, Chris Lindy. And then my Aunt Lynn from the official Aunt Lynn is here. Hey, Aunt
And I
Lynn.
hope she's feeling much better
I hope so too.
because it wasn't fun, you know. At least she got it early.
Yeah, yeah,
My darling wife let it brew, and she suffered
yeah.
for a
Well,
week.
yeah, yeah. I know. I felt
Yeah.
bad for her. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well,
Mm.
it has been just a really nice day. I did something um I haven't done in a while, and it's actually my mother's addiction.
Oh,
I went to the Goodwill bins.
I was going to say, you went to the bins.
I went to the bins. It's not my norm to go, but I found all kinds of really cool things, including I found fabric that I've been looking for because, Joann's is closed in the United States. And I need to reupholster some things. And this is actually fabric for upholstery. So I'm excited that I found that, and it's washed and it's cleaned. And then I found oh gosh, all kinds of things. I found me some sweaters because I don't have enough of the winter stuff, but
Okay.
yeah, where our temperatures are starting to cool down. So I need some warm clothes because I've lost so much that I'm freezing now all the time. And so I'm like, I gotta get on the ball and get some warm clothes
Hmm.
and be ready for this. And Aunt Lynn said, I'm here. That's how she feels. I'm here. And
Well,
then I'm better, but not 100%. Well, you're getting ready to go on a big trip. So, yeah,
oh, yeah,
yeah,
you want to be very careful.
yeah, yeah. So, but she didn't play around.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing. She was right on top of it before it was fully the ins, I guess, set in, I guess is the right word. So yeah, so she's doing good. She's ahead of the game, smart woman. I have to give her props
Yes.
for that one. But she also is getting ready to go on a trip, and I think she wants to go have some fun because where they're going, I'm like, I'm not gonna say here because I don't know if I'm at liberty, but where they're going, they're gonna have a good time, and she's gotta be well because there's
Hmm.
some. I looked up where they're going, and there's some really cool events going on right now, and I'm like, ooh, this is good timing. And they're taking my niece with them. And I ran into her today and I said, are you excited? And she said, oh, Aunt Glenda, I am so ready for this trip. So I'm
Awesome.
excited for them.
Hmm.
Yes, fun. It is going to be a lot of fun. And Aunt Lynn, there's a channel I follow, and they were talking about some of the events that are going on there coming up. And so if I can remember, I will get that over to you. Oh, and real quick, I'm gonna let Aunt Lynn know your winnings from Lazy Days Ahead are now officially with my mother. She's probably going, oh, she remembered. It
That's
has been a struggle bus
hilarious.
with me. she's like, Glenda, I've got, I got these winnings coming. And I'm like, yeah, I'll go check. I'll go check. I'll go check. I'll go check. And so I got one box, and then I made a reminder through my Amazon Alexa device, to go to the post office. And did I remember? No. And then I did it again, and I had a meeting like at 7 o'clock at night. I'm on a board for a huge event that's going to happen next year. And so when I got done with that meeting, I was supposed to go to the post office. And did I remember? No. I crawled into bed and I texted Aunt Lynn and I said, I am too tired to get back out of bed. And it just hit me that I was supposed to go to the post office and get your box. So anyhow, I made a promise. I went and got it on Friday, and Mom stopped by and picked it up. So it's officially with her, Aunt Lynn. So yeah, some ruffins. Yeah, right. Some ruffins hijacked your channel. Well, I think Sir Isaac Newton, because I think he's trying to be royalty here. These Sir.
I am royalty.
You don't need to change your name
just
to
like
be
Sir
royalty.
Grace. We're both kings.
Well, then I'm going to be Queen Elizabeth. Then, if that's what I'll come.
Exactly, you and Debbie are queens.
And there we are. We're royalty too.
Even if it is only for Sir Grace and I.
I have a knight in my family, so there's something there. That story it's funny because I'm really big into ancestry, and I think everybody should do their ancestry and find out where they're from.
Yep.
And because it's going to be good, bad, and the ugly, I can tell you that. But one of the things that I found out was I had a knight in my family, and he was buried 15 minutes away from where I used to live at in England. And I found this out like a year or so ago, or maybe more now at this point.
That's crazy.
I left England in 2005. So, I mean, it's long past me knowing, but the whole reason I started Ancestry, the genealogy stuff, is because I knew my grandmother's grandfather came from England, and I was trying to get all of the information I can get. And I'll tell you, I'm still stuck on her family because the last name is like saying John Smith. I'm not going to give her family's name, but it's like saying John Smith. And then there's like John Smiths. So trying to sort that all out, I'm still stuck. So this night comes up through a different side of the family. And yeah, what a bummer. I could have gone to the cemetery, paid my respects. I'm like, hey, there's my family member.
You could have cleaned, if there's a headstone, you could have had that cleaned. Like,
so many things.
Absolutely. And I'm with you on that. Because we are, so long as transpired since our relatives actually left the homeland to come. Like, I have part of the Broom family is in Connecticut and Rhode Island. Like, if you search my name, there's two of us. There used to be three, but one's in the Crowbar Hotel. One is a director of somewhere, some kind of university in Rhode Island, and then then there's the Canadian side, and but my mom's side, actually, we thought they were from Ireland. Well, it turns out that no, they're nowhere close to Ireland.
Oh, I was thinking Scotland.
No, it was. I'd have to look it up, but it's a small little country of its own. near Africa, actually, and it it was it blew me away.
Yeah.
And we were always told that you know this is where this part of the family was. And so yes, my great grandmother on my mother's side was from Scotland,
Mm,
but my grandfather, we thought they were from Ireland. They were
not
not.
too much.
They were a small little, um I guess, tribe.
Okay.
um Although there's no as soon as I heard that, I'm like, oh, free schooling for the kids, but there's not enough.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
watered down so much that there's not enough to, and my kids would have to go over there for the university.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I was
same
always
as
told, oh, go ahead. I was always told that I could get an education because of where I was born at, but
okay. Well,
never tried.
um, I could have went to Germany if I could speak. Hey, Cynthia, if I could have spoke German, if I would have actually paid attention to my grandfather,
Mm,
I could have got a free education in Germany.
wow. Well, Sir
But
Grace was actually born in Germany, and his
he's the same.
he was not even born. So his dad was in the army, but he was not born on an army installation. He was born in town. I'll say it like that. Shh, I know. Well, we got our passports, so I think we're okay. That was kind of like, are we going to get his passport or not? Speaking on that one, because
Maybe he's coming to Canada.
maybe. Well, on a funny note, I'm not going to go too deep into this, but on a funny note, I said, you know, if you're not really a US citizen and we get deported, I like Germany. We'll go together.
Exactly.
I'll apply for whatever I need for Germany and peace out because I like it.
That's it. The
I like
kids,
it.
the kids would get free education, and and that's one thing that you know, that the Germans are so far ahead.
Yeah,
Um,
educationally.
they get so many days off paid, like just statutory holidays that we call over here statutory holidays, and education is like water.
Mhm,
You wanna spend your time going, and they don't have doctor issues, they don't have nurse issues, you know, they don't have engineering issues.
mm-mm. Well, I like okay, not so much
Hmm.
on the medical and the education, but I kinda liked the slow pace of the European life.
Yeah.
And well, I will be honest, I hate German or sorry, not I hate American beer. I love German beer. I kept drinking it, so I might be kinda getting big if I live believe it or not, I hate American beer. I just genuinely do. I can't stand it. It's got a weird taste. I've tried local breweries and stuff, still
Yeah.
can't find it. The
I'm
best
not a
beer
huge beer person, but I'm
I
not a lager person. Like, I really hate to chew my beer.
mm,
I'm not a thick, you know,
yeah, no, I'm
lager.
not in the
Nah.
United States, but there was one, if I could ever find it again, it was from a little village in Neuschwanstein. There's a castle there, but, it's actually the castle that Walt Disney got his inspiration for Cinderella is
Okay.
Neuschwanstein. But in the town, there was a local brewery, and, oh my gosh, I pretty much drank all of Sir Grace's beer, like, he wanted it, and there I am chugging away. I'm like, "You're not getting it back. I'm just gonna keep drinking." It was so
Sorry
good.
about your loss.
Sorry about it. Troy said, I had a relative who was a knight in the court of King Edward who was put to death. Oh my gosh. So he had to flee England. Oh my gosh, Troy. That's pretty cool. So where did he flee to? Did he come to the United States or did he go? Where did he
Yeah,
go?
exactly.
I'd love to know. I think ancestry is just really one of those things that
It's very neat.
it's neat.
And
And then you realize the human connection. I think in a world where we've got so much hate and you are,
yes.
and then finish the sentence, you know, we need to take pause and kind of go, where did our ancestors come from and what struggles did they go through? And, you know,
Yeah.
we actually have a lot more similarities than what we think, you know,
True story.
and
Absolutely.
I think it starts with human, you know, going with that ancestry and the human connection between that.
Mhm.
Um, and I'll be honest, I mean, we found some really interesting stories in mine. You know, there was a big mystery if I was a Hatfield and a descendant of Hatfield, the infamous Hatfield and McCoy story. My family
It
up through
fits.
it fits. Well, as I tell the story, you're going to think, "Are you sure?" But so anyhow, my family is from. I always call it Pike County, but I guess it's Pitt County because I've been corrected one too many times. But Pike County, Kentucky, right where the Hatfields and the McCoys ran. Like when you look at the census records, you see my great grandparents' name next to Devil Anse Hatfield McCoy. I mean, or it's Devil Anse Hatfield. And so, I mean, like it's bam, bam, right? And so, yes, my family was right there in the midst of it. I did the DNA, and I am not a Hatfield or a McCoy. Neither. My DNA does not pop it. However, if you know the story of the Hatfields McCoys, you would think I would have been one of them. I uncovered a murderer, and then there's question of a second one. And I'm sitting here going, are we sure we're not a Hatfield or a McCoy? I mean, and the story with the first murder, um, it kind of sounds like a Hatfield story. It's really interesting. And that's not on Aunt Lynn or my mom's side of the family. Make that clear. They're good old country people. I have to say that side of the family,
Yeah.
kind of boring country
Always
people.
knew that, Aunt Lynn.
Yeah, very, very sweet, kind. I mean, there's some really good stories, some sweet, funny stories that run through that line. But through this other line, I was like, okay, well, maybe that's where the fire in me comes out of for grace and fire. A little bit of kindness from my mom and aunt side of the family, and the fire for the other.
True story.
True story. True story. And they're direct relatives. It's not like cousins or anything. Like these are direct relatives.
And, somewhere, somehow, somebody, you cannot be that close to the Hatfield and McCoys and you don't run together back in those days
Mm-mm.
and not have some kind of courtship or, there may not have been anything legal,
Yeah.
but, you know,
Well, Ellison
yeah.
Hatfield, Ellison, yeah, Hatfield. He was the kid. In today's society, we would say he was autistic. But he's the one that he killed a couple of McCoys. Anyhow, he was the only one to be hung at stake, and that's what ended the Hatfield and McCoy story. Well, his mother married into my family. So it's a distant cousin, but not really. It's like the stepside. But real quick, let's see here. Troy said he came to the States, the New England area. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. A lot of people
Hmm.
escape from the hardship in their country to come to the United States. I know there's quite a few stories. Trying to think of there's an actor from Will and Grace. And it's not Will, it's the other guy that played. It's his family. They did an ancestry. I can't think of his name, but anyhow, they did an ancestry thing, and he had a family member escape from the UK and came to the United States. There was a court case against him. So a lot of people they left for that reason. And then, oh, hey, girly, she said, I'm watching on my TV. Well, hey, I know you can't tag everybody, but it's all good because I watch on the TV too. We could actually be family. Troy, is your family from, yes. Oh, yeah, you did answer me. Cotton Top. Ellison Hatfield was his name. Are you from Pike County or Pitt County? I'm probably, or the region, because it's also West
That
Virginia.
explains a lot about Troy, too.
Hey, Lillian.
That's why we like Troy.
I know, right? That explains it. Yeah, Cotton Top. His name was Ellison Hatfield. He is the product of two first cousins. And I want to say, yeah. Well, and that happened in my DNA too. So, bada bing, bada boom, your cousin looks whatever, your first cousin. Yeah, that actually is in my DNA too, twice. And it's like grandparents had kids, and yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. And what's funny now is that it's banned in Kentucky. You can't marry your cousin anymore. But a lot of people are like, "Oh, those people from Kentucky." And usually it's somebody from a state where it's not banned. So check your state laws. I'm just saying, because Kentucky's banned now. But yeah, I have that in the family. But on my mom and aunt's side, I love this sweet little story. I have I think she's a 3 times great grandmother. So great 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 grandmother. I believe that's what she is. If not, she's a 2 times, but I think she's 3. I'm just kind of doing this off the top of my head. But anyhow, she was a very small statured lady. And she was 19 when he was 60. That's just kind of how it did, right? That's kind of the weirdness, I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, that was, yeah.
But she was a midwife, and she was an herbalist, and she was feisty too. Okay. So her stepdaughter, which was a little bit older than her, came to town, and so my 3 times great grandfather said, well, his name was Carter. His daughter's name was Winnie, and my 3 times great grandmother was Mary. So Carter asked his daughter to go to church with him, and she said, well, I don't have any shoes. And he said, well, you can just take Mary's shoes. So he put his wife's shoes on his daughter's feet. Okay. So anyhow, so they went on to church. Well, she gets up and she's pregnant, and she's got her 2 boys. And that was my great great grandfather was one of the 2. She's looking for her shoes. She can't find them. She's not going to miss church. She ain't missing church. So she put her 2 boys up on a horse, walked her way barefooted all the way to church, went in, sat down in the front pew, and lifted her dress up, exposing her feet to everybody, her dirty feet. The pastor said, Mary, where are your shoes? And she said, Winnie's got them. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's like being scandalous here. Like, she wasn't going to sit back and like take one. She actually was like, no, we're going to just put this out here. You don't just do that, like back in the day. But she was feisty. But she also loved to help people and really believed in the homeopathic I guess philosophy, and helping people to get better using herbs and things, which I love that about that story. Let's see here. I went to school with some of the Hatfields. They had to sign a truce for the feud. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that. Very much so.
So then you ran with the Hatfields and McCoys, Troy.
Yeah, he can honestly say he ran with the Hatfields and the McCoys. Mhm.
And Troy's not that old.
Mm-mm.
So
No. No. But it's quite interesting, you know, being all in that area, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But, um, I don't know. I love family history. Yes, I heard about that. Diane Keaton. Yeah, I heard about Diane Keaton. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you heard it. The actress Diana Keaton passed away today. She was
oh,
79.
hmm.
Yeah. Sir Grace goes, "Do I know her?" And I'm like, "She's an actress," because he thought maybe like he knew her in person or something. And I went, "No, no." And I said, "You remember with Bette Midler and who was the other? Was it Susan Sarandon? The Stepwives Club, I think it was."
So what all was she in?
Oh, she was in a lot of movies. Stepwives Club,
Like
or yeah.
I'm like Sir Grace.
Let
I
me.
think I know her. I should know her, but I
Okay.
can't put my finger on her.
Summer Camp, The Book Club. Maybe I
Oh, okay,
do.
okay, 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 okay. Yep.
Wasn't she father? Was she father of the bride? No, she wasn't father of the bride. Palms. Oh my gosh, Palms is hysterical. If you've not seen Palms, it's Pom Poms, but the movie's called Palms. You definitely need to see that movie. It's on Netflix. Um,
So my chat just went out. So if
oh no.
anybody says anything, just let me know.
Okay. Yep.
Um, I don't
Yeah.
want to be rude or anything or not say hi, but it
Let's,
said there was an error. Do I want to reload? And I tried to reload it 3 times, and now
mm,
there's nothing.
mm. Yeah, First Wives Club, not Stepwives. Father of the Bride. Yes. Father of the Bride, part one, part two. I was right. Father of the Bride.
Okay. Yep.
Have you ever seen that one?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mama and Doctor having a puppy? I love part two. Yeah, yeah. She did quite a few movies. She always wore gloves. So,
Hmm.
yeah, kind of interesting. But yeah, great actress. So, thinking of her family, I'm not sure what happened to her, but yeah. Let's see here. The truce was signed in the mid 1980s. Oh, I remember that. I remember hearing about that. That was long before I knew that my family was right there with the Hatfields and McCoys.
Hmm.
Mhm. I wasn't into Ancestry then, and I really would not have known that at that point, but I do remember that, peace agreement. But what's funny is there was a guy, I can't think of I'll have to go back and look at the YouTube channel. I haven't seen him in forever. I'm a subscriber of his, but he has a Hatfields and McCoy, like, little museum, and now he's not in that region. He is in a little town called Liberty, and it's in Kentucky. And Aunt Lynn should know how cool that is because Liberty, Kentucky is where some family's from. But anyhow, he had a museum set up that used to be able to go through and see the artifacts. Well, he is a direct descendant of um, Devil Anse Hatfield. He is a direct
Okay.
descendant. And he really gives an insight on the family and really where they truly are. I think there are people that um, live by the truce, so to speak, and then there are people that don't live by the truce. So I think it depends on which Hatfield or McCoy you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fascinating story to learn about in American history, and it has to, it's the reason why not to sound funny, but in the United States, our death penalty laws changed, and it was after Cotton Top. Um, Things changed, and it had to do with the extradition. is what the issue, what it was. So our laws changed after the Hatfield McCoy story. They tried
Okay.
because the part of okay, so the feud was on a border between West Virginia and Kentucky, and it had to do with extradition between the two
Hmm.
states. Yeah, they were trying to
Okay.
smuggle people back and forth, but they got in trouble, so the laws all changed. But yeah, very interesting
Hmm.
little thing. But no, I'm not a Hatfield, and no, I'm not a McCoy, and I would say that my family ran with them. I wouldn't be surprised. No,
Silliness.
no,
Silliness.
yeah. So, but I don't know. I really think it's fun to learn about your history.
Absolutely. I totally, like I say, for all my mother's life, it took me.
Uh-oh, and he's out. Okay, let me pull him back in. Are we having issues like last night? Because I was thinking, is it my internet? And no, it's not me.
I I've got full bars,
Yeah,
so
I do too. Yeah, I'm
I
looking at
don't.
mine. I thought maybe it was me.
Hmm.
Aunt Lynn is making us all dinner. Bubba's here tonight. Well,
Bubba, I
I mean,
haven't seen Bubba in a long
I
time.
know. I miss Bubba. In
I'm
fact,
gonna have to have Bubba up on a Friday night.
you need to. When I know he has a job too, but yeah, when he's off, Bubba, if you're listening, you let me know what Friday night you're off, and we're gonna make that happen. So you could be up on a Friday
Absolutely, and
night show.
his mama can show up too.
Or great grandma.
Is it great grandma? I wasn't sure
Uh,
which one she was um hailing from today.
I know, I know. We need to have both of them up because I think it's been a hot minute.
Oh my goodness, it's been probably a year and a half since I've had Bubba on the channel.
Bubba, you have an
If
open
not,
invitation here, dude.
exactly. Like Bubba even had to run to the store before he came up live,
I know.
but he made it.
I know. He sure did. He sure did.
I
And
thought he was going to get thrown in jail
no,
from the
not,
law,
oh
but
no, not that one. Not
he
that
made
one.
it.
Well, no, I'll tell you though, he's a hoot. Even in real life, he is a hoot. Last year we went to Jungle Gyms in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's a grocery store, but you want to wear your good tennis shoes. Hey, Troy, I don't think you're too far from it either. I mean, if
Did you
I'm
see that? Bubba here. What's up?
what's up? There's my Bubba. He took us to Jungle Gyms last year. And if you don't know what Jungle Gyms is, it's an experience where your good tennis shoes, if you have a hard time walking, be sure to bring your cart along, um, because I mean, it is an international grocery store. And when I say international, I'm not even playing. You'll be there all day, all day. But we had such a good time walking up and down the aisles and trying different things and laughing. And Bubba, we need to go to Jungle Gyms again. It was fun. It was fun. And then
Mhm.
heaven forbid, I'm going to say something here. Um, don't.
Don't be airing my dirty laundry.
Woo!
Bubba, there's
Bubba!
not enough
Woo!
air to air that.
Woo! Bubba! Bubba, no. Don't. I wasn't going to go there, but woo-wee! Woo-wee!
That takes some extra special wind to air out them drawers.
Well, I mean, he didn't have air conditioning in the car, so I had to like roll down my window, and we're going down the highway. My hair's going like this. I'm going, fresh air, all that dirty laundry. I'm teasing. Yes, ma'am. You don't ever call me ma'am. We be cousins. What does he say? I could do so. Yeah, we need to do Jungle Gyms and maybe go live from Jungle Gyms. It is an experience. It's a grocery store not like none other. I have never seen anything quite like
I
it.
remember you telling me about it, and yeah, it would be amazing.
And right down the road is IKEA. Oh,
Aika!
IKEA! I know. I know. We'd have to go to both. Actually, sometimes Sir Grace and I do because that's how far of a drive it is. It's like you got to hit both.
Okay, but if you had to do both,
Mhm,
you'd need to bring a tent and spend the night.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. And eat good snacks and
I
mhm,
do like a good snack.
yeah, very much so. 255 AC, two windows down, going 55 miles an hour. Exactly.
Amen.
Those are good times. I did not complain. I had a blast. So did Sir Grace. We still talk about that trip and how much fun that was. No AC and all. We could have taken my vehicle. I had AC, but I said, no, you drive. And let's just oh, that's beyond Jetson's territory, IKEA. I know. So you don't know that character either. Do you? You don't, I don't know if you know Bjorn Jensen's. That gives us some ideas there, Bubba.
Oh yeah. Oh, we could
There's
have a
another side
we
of
can.
Bubba that you don't know, and it's
Wow.
fun too.
That,
It's fun.
there's many sides to Bubba.
There is. I say we go to IKEA first and let the Bjorn Jetson come out, and then we go to Jungle Gyms and do Bubba. Let Bubba just be Bubba.
Oh wow.
Let me say, there you cannot go anywhere with this man and not laugh your butt off.
Mm.
Okay, there we go. Now, Bubba, you're under a moderator. Is your YouTube still up? Oopity boopity? Because if it is, you could drop the link and then we could all go check out Oopity boopity. It's funny. Oopity
I
boopity.
can see him turning around. What is she talking about? Dropping a link?
I know. Well,
Ma!
mom,
Ma!
mom, mom, this is your cue. Mom, mom, mommy, mama.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man.
I
If
know.
Sir Grace is watching, he's in his recliner busting a gut.
He is because he knows exactly what I'm talking about too. So Oopity Boopity is and Bjorn Jetsons is um a creation that came to him. And hopefully I say this correctly after a trip to IKEA and seeing some finger puppets in the kids section.
Oh dear.
And it's cute. It's kid friendly, believe it or not. It actually is kid friendly. Very like I would recommend it for little ones to watch. It's not adult in any way, shape, or form. It's purely for kids. Um, and yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch. You can't help but laugh.
Well,
And it's good
most of our
clean
stuff
humor.
is for kids, you know.
Yeah.
Uh Anybody in our community, there's only maybe one or two that aren't strictly kid friendly.
Yeah. This one, it's like perfect for kiddos. I actually really liked Oopity Boopity. Um, I don't know. Oh, I hear Sir Grace downstairs.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, let's see here. I don't know if I can find it on YouTube
Speaking
or
of
not.
Sir Grace, how did the puppers do last night?
He did good. He actually looks normal now.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
how's Sir Grace?
Oh, just fine. I think he's getting tired of being at home. And so anyhow, okay, wait, I found it, Bubba, share. I'm gonna try to come in. and see if Auntie Jan's here. Oh, thank you. There it is. There's the link for Oopity Boopity. Well, it's Bjorn Jetson, but that's the name of the channel. But yeah, so when I was out and about, hey, Uncle Cameraman, Kamaraman. Yep. And so anyhow, it's funny because I said, well, I'm done at the bins. I think I'm gonna stop and get some ice cream. What do you want? And he gave me his order.
Dollars.
He gave me his order. So I went and picked it up. While I was in line picking up the ice cream, I read the text message. Glenda, on your way home, could you get ice cream and a Starbucks? I'm like, well, I did half of it, but I
Yeah, the ice cream wouldn't have been so much ice by the time you got through the Starbucks line.
yeah, no. I
He
would have
didn't
gone to
need no
Starbucks
pink
first.
fruity. Yeah. No pink
Actually,
fruit drink for you today, mister.
he's drinking pumpkin spice lattes right now.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, he's changed right now. I guess
I mean, my daughter raves about it. So now that
oh,
we have a um one of those places here
yeah.
now, um, I may have to go over after dinner and because I gotta do I got to do some of my recording tonight.
Oh, yeah, you're cooking. You're cooking.
I'm cooking. Hmm.
Sounds so good. We're all gonna come over to Scott's for Thanksgiving, and then when it's the American one, then you all come on down here and we'll just 2 months in a row, and then
Oh,
we'll be ready for Christmas after that. So we just do 3, October, November, December, have our big meals. That's the way it
absolutely.
should be. That should be.
Absolutely.
Okay, wait a
And
minute.
then
At the grocery store, the question is asked, do you feel like screaming? Yeah, what flavor? Yeah, right, Uncle Cameraman. Actually, I went to Culver's and got a custard ice cream because I can't buy regular ice cream. I think it tastes horrible. Regular at the
well,
store.
whenever you're used to making your own now, you need a cement mixer.
Exactly. Exactly.
I've
That's
never
how I
had one,
felt, Auntie
but
Jan. Yeah. Oh, they're the concrete mix. Oh man, it's so good. The custards. You get a concrete mixer from them. It's I think the
one
difference.
day we'll come for a visit.
Yeah, and I will take you. I will take you. It's good.
Yep.
It's and then we took Jesse and Lisa, and he got a smashed double cheeseburger with extra smash, and he was just
I always I always get extra smashed. And
oh
they're like, "What do you mean by ex?" Now the guy here where I normally go, he knows what I want. And I
yeah.
said, "I want the outer half inch crispy."
Mm.
And I get that look and I'm like,
Oh no, that's good.
If you don't want to make me my extra smashed, I'll go to my guy. I know a guy. And
Mhm.
he might even do mine like 3/4 of an inch in. And he's got one of those weighted things, and
Oh yeah.
he smashes it and leaves it till it's almost black. But it's not
Oh
burnt, it's just
no,
crispy.
no. Yeah, it gets that yumminess, that extra flavor in
Oh,
it. Mm.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, now see, he doesn't know what Canadian ham is up there because what is that, Scott? What's Canadian ham?
Ham.
Ham. It's okay. I'm
But
gonna pick on Uncle
you
Cameraman.
screwed that up. You were supposed to say Canadian bacon,
Right.
which is ham
Oh
for
yeah,
us.
yeah. Ham. A Reuben
Yes.
and ham. Mm.
And I'm telling you, whenever I say we have ham steaks up here,
Oh yeah. They're
our
the
ham steaks are You could probably fit 6 hamburgers in a ham steak, and they're anywhere from half inch to a quarter inch thick. And
Mm,
you barbecue them with a little bit of homemade pineapple um, sauce, kind of
like
like
a glaze,
homemade,
maybe? Like a
yeah,
glaze.
homemade glaze.
Oh, sign this girl up. That just sounds so
Oh,
good.
well, whenever you come on up into the God's country, we'll
Yep.
make you some of that.
Yeah, I need to. I need to head my way up there though soon. Well, no, not right now because the temperatures are changing and
Exactly.
I won't be
Next
going up
next
there.
summer.
Yeah,
Next summer.
if I don't have to help it, I went the last time we went up into that area, we it was in March and we got around the Cleveland area and we were ice skating on the highway and Sir Grace was he couldn't see it, but he could feel it and he kept going, "Are we okay?" I'm like, "We've been
Yes,
doing
honey, we're doing
we're
great.
good." And I'm watching like so they through Cleveland, they have the like the local traffic and then they have the
Yeah,
bypass.
the
So
bypass.
so I'm in the bypass area watching the local traffic, like all the trucks sliding off the roads and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it time. And we get into the Buffalo, New York area, and it's clear as a bell.
Yeah.
But Cleveland,
Coming right off that water is horrible. I used to
mm,
hate whenever I was trucking that whole stretch from Cleveland straight through to about 50 miles the other side of Buffalo. We used to call it the Killer Highway.
oh, I hate it. I hate it.
And yeah, like it wouldn't even be snowing or raining or whatever, but it was like such fine moisture coming off the river or the lake, I
Yeah, the
guess.
lake. I know what you meant. Yeah.
Yeah, and it would just ice everything up.
Mm.
Same as in January. I think it's all over my channel. We get ice fog.
Oh, yeah. Sir
It's
Grace's dad
fog,
gets it
and
too.
it goes like straight to ice, black ice.
Sir Grace's dad has that in the Buffalo area. They have that, and they
Yeah,
have that lake effect snow, and I'm like, "Nope, not for me, not for me." I love snow, but it's like the heavens
I hate
opened up
driving.
and
I drove far too many miles, and you know, especially out west with the mountains and
mm,
being, whenever you're hauling long haul, they're filling your truck to the max
yeah.
because of the cost of trucking that, you know, you're you're well loaded and you get yourself in trouble.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can still remember coming down the hill. Um, oh my God, it's there's like TV shows and everything about it. It's the main highway north in BC, Coquihalla.
Okay.
Um, there was the top of the hill I hit at 110 kilometers an hour, which is just shy of in between 65, 70.
Yeah, but
And at the bottom, flashing lights and a 90 to the right.
oh my goodness.
And I had to bring her down to 45. Honest to goodness, something in my lower extremities grabbed onto my seat because I thought I was going over. And you were 1,000 feet down into a river.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
That is super scary. That is super, super scary.
I tell you what, it got my adrenaline going.
Oh, imagine.
I really didn't sleep for a week after that one.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
no, thank
was,
you. No, thank you. I couldn't
and,
do that.
and I was bring the cross Canada high or the Canadian highway, which goes from the west coast to the east coast. I'm cruising along, headed to Edmonton out of Prince George, BC, and there's a rock cut, and I look up. Looks like somebody put like a thing of a moose. Well, until the damn thing turned its head and looked at me. It was a moose sitting on top of the hill, like on top of the rock cut, watching the cars go by. He was happy.
Oh my goodness.
It was a lot of fun back then.
Right? I couldn't do that either. Nerves of steel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It took several years off my life, that one corner. And there was no warning. No warning at the top of the hill. Thank goodness I only had tires on. So I think it weighed like 15,000 pounds.
Okay.
Um, but I was smoking off the back end by the time I got her slowed down at the bottom to make, you know, and then there's a pull off. I had to let my brakes cool down. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Jeepers creepers.
So you watch it's you can watch it on YouTube now. Used to be it was on Discovery.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Sir Grace used
Uh
to watch that.
Highway Through Hell or something.
Yeah, yeah. Like, and they
Yeah.
would drive like on the ice, like the
Oh,
it
that's ice.
did the
That's ice road truckers.
yeah, okay, not the same. But
Yeah,
I was
no,
thinking
that
of that
wasn't.
one.
But my buddy, actually, my next door neighbor, it was his son that was in the bad accident that I sent you
Mhm.
the picture there 3 weeks ago
Yeah,
or
how's
two
he
weeks ago.
doing?
He's not paralyzed
Okay, good.
yet.
Oh,
They they don't know. He may have to go into emergency surgery. Um, so they're trying to get him with my neurosurgeon because he is a spine specialist.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Third, third, like his grandfather's a neurosurgeon, his
Oh, it runs in
father,
the
and
family.
now him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's well young for a neurosurgeon of his stature.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
he'd be about 40.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they now,
oh
Troy,
yeah,
are you in Kentucky or are you West Virginia? Because I know, like, in the Kentucky area.
I think he's right on the border if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, because I do see those truck ramps.
Oh, they're wild.
Yeah. Yeah, we've driven
And
down through there.
try to get pulled out of there. Like if you ever, but there was no truck route no runaway ramp on this because it was downhill.
Yeah.
And there was a mountain on one side, there was 1,000-foot gorge on the
Yeah.
other side. So
Oh,
yeah.
not the same thing, but back in the day, so when Sir Grace was in the military, my mom and my other aunt, not Aunt Lynn, but another aunt, had come
Mhm.
to visit us, and we took them to see the Grand Canyon. And on our way back, uh-oh, I don't know if it's me or if it's
Oh,
him.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here.
Okay, West
Sorry,
Virginia. And
I got a message.
That's okay, on the border of West Virginia and Virginia. Okay. So anyhow, on our way back from the Grand Canyon, we take the back route into Sedona. And so it's literally just like you're on the side of the mountain coming down, and it's just a drop, like boing, right? So my mother is holding on. I'll use the clean version of what I call it, but the oh crap bar
Yeah.
for
The
in our
holy
minivan.
crap handle. Yep.
We have our kiddos and my mom and my aunt, and she's holding on to the old crap bar, and she goes, "Sir Grace, are your brakes okay?" And my aunt slaps him, and then my husband goes, "No, we're going to take it in next week to get the brakes changed out. We don't have good brakes right now." And she went, and then my aunt slapped her again and said, do you honestly think that Sir Grace and Glenda would take us on this adventure if their brakes weren't okay?"
And I could see your mother doing that, and I could see Sir Grace looking at her with a straight face, going,
Poker,
"Oh yeah, no, we're bringing that in next week."
poker face,
Oh yeah.
poker face. And then shortly after that incident happened, my kids found their reason to slap their grandma. That song, "Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy," or no, "Honky Tonk Badonka Donk." That's it, the honky tonk badonka donk, where
Yeah.
you slap your grandma. So my kids are slapping their grandmother, going,
Oh
I will
boy.
never forget that in a million years. But yeah, Sir
Yeah.
Grace had a poker face. No, it's going in next week to get the brakes changed.
Wow. But anyways, I really should vacate.
That's okay. I'm going to be,
My
yep.
darling wife has dinner ready, and then I
Oh,
got to
that's
start
awesome.
baking.
Well, I'm taking
Well,
care of some animals, so I need to get scooching here myself.
yeah, well, I considering I actually made it last night during my
Mm.
live, um, we're having steak subs.
That sounds good. That
Oh,
sounds so
I
good.
like I like a good steak sub. And
Oh.
yes,
Well, I'm going to
they're
switch off of here too because I have a hangry donkey that will be
oh
screaming at.
no, you do not want a hangry donkey.
Yeah, this morning she thought she was going to get her extra stuff. And I'm like, no, baby girl, it's tonight. And she was screaming
Oh,
at me this morning. So
oh.
I've got to take care of my girl. I got to take care of her and give her some lovin's and get her fed. So I'm going to go ahead
I
and,
was gonna say you want to get over there and give her half an apple and not a quarter.
well, she gets half and she gets her med put in it. So, and then she gets all her extra good stuff. But anyhow, hey, I just want to take a moment to wish everybody in Canada
Okay,
a happy Thanksgiving
thank
and
you.
eat lots of food for all of us Americans and
Oh, we
enjoy.
will.
Do it for us, but enjoy yourself. Family time is so important. So enjoy
Yes.
yourselves.
So we
So,
will talk soon.
y'all, thanks for being here. We'll see you guys next time.